I mean, Northwestern always gives us a tough time, no matter what the year. So, I mean, having it come up until the end and having to do that, I can't say it wasn't too much shocking, but that just shows how you got to play a full 90 instead of just 89 or 88 or whatever, however close it was till the end. So, yeah, it was a great shot, but, I mean, ultimately we got to play a full game just to stop that.
When that happens, does Coach, what does he say, or does he just let you play through that?
He usually lets us play through it. He wants us to just like talk about it on the field and then just keep on going. Because I mean, that shot was just an unbelievable hit. So I mean, it's nothing much we could really do about that one. But he wants us to just keep on grinding through it.
What did you say about this team's resiliency to kind of bounce back after that late game equalizer and then score the goal that you guys did in overtime?
I mean, I think it just shows our confidence in ourselves that I don't think anyone really panicked of, oh gosh, this changes the game. It was just, all right, we have a little more time to score one more goal to put it away. So, yeah, it wasn't what we wanted at the end, but I think everyone was still confident enough that it wasn't too much nervous that the game was going downhill. It was just 20 more minutes to put another one in the net.
Spencer, what went through your mind when you saw that more cross coming at you and you basically were like next up to the line to like push it in? What are the thoughts that go through your mind?
I mean, I was calling for it, so once I saw it in the air, I was kind of happy for it. But I mean, it was a perfect ball. It was almost hard to miss. So I mean, wasn't too much to do there. Instead of just make contact. So no, it was a perfect ball. He put it on a platter.
Did he tell you anything about it after the play?
Nah, I mean, Frank showed his emotion afterwards. He just wanted to get a win for the team. So I mean, he'll do the things to get us through the next stage, and it's just what he did.
What's the mentality from, having like 23 shots but not being able to like capitalize on any of them for like the first 80 minutes of the game?
I mean, we knew something was going to come eventually, so we just had to keep on going and going. I mean, something was obviously going to come after all those shots we had because we had good chances in the first half and then just keep on coming in the second half. So we just knew something was going to come, and finally it did. And then in overtime we got the game winner.
Was there anything different about this game compared to the last time you guys faced Northwestern earlier on in the year? Where again, it was a 2-1 win for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, playing them each year, everyone kind of knows how each other plays, so it's always tough. But I mean, it was a battle both games and came up until the end. But this went to overtime. But I mean, we knew how we had to play against them, and kind of taking into account that they played a game yesterday, we knew that they were going to be solid defensively, just because they were going to be a little more tired. But it was the same tactics that we used earlier in the year, and luckily both times it came out with a win.
I think with them playing a game yesterday, I think we knew they were going to sit in a little more, so we just would have to break them down a little more and play on the outside and whip crosses in and test their back line.
What was the mentality, or what was the message going into overtime after they just scored and you guys kind of maybe seemed a little bit flustered?
I mean, I don't think anyone was flustered. I mean, when you saw the shot and how far it was out, it was just kind of those so close to being just a win and getting time off, but nobody wants to go that extra time if you don't have to. But it wasn't really flustered. Everyone just kind of got into the circle. The coaches kind of did their thing to figure out the lineup, and all the players just talked and calmed down. That everyone just said we're playing fine. It was just a great shot, nothing to do, but we know what we have to do when we come in for the next half. So it was doing the same thing that we've been doing all game.
What's the one thing you guys can take away from this game heading into the Big Ten semifinals?
I would just say how confident we are when things don't go our way in a situation like that, that nobody panicked, nobody was freaking out or everything, that everyone kind of knew that a chance was coming and we were going to put it away, that it's just knowing that if things aren't going our way, no one's panicking, so just keep pushing on and a chance will come.
What does it mean to this team to have Coach Eagley win Coach of the Year?
I mean, I think it's a great honor for him to get, obviously, Coach of the Year. So, I mean, he's just a great overall coach, great guy, and just being 8-0 in the Big Ten, I think he's got to get that award every time because, I don't know, he's just a great coach overall.
I talked to Coach earlier this week, and I asked him, last year's team, you guys were so close to being the greatest team in the history of this program, and that's saying a lot. Runner-up to the Big Ten Championship, runner-up to the Big Ten Tournament Championship, runner-up to the National Championship. Guys were close to greatness. Like I said, this year you guys seem to have a little chip on your shoulder. You've amped it up a little bit. You've gotten one of them out of the way already with the Big Ten title. What's the feeling and the thoughts going into Westfield this week as opposed to last year?
I think it's just a matter of focus, being focused for it. I mean, everyone's been here before, so it's not like young kids trying to show them what to do besides Jack, but we've all seen how mature Jack is. So everyone's been here before. We know what we have to do. It's everyone just kind of in the same focused mindset, whether you're a starter, bench player coming on the field or you're just staying off cheering on the whole game. Everyone's bought into what we have to do, and everyone just wants that hardware at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's been our mindset from the beginning. We got second in every trophy last year, so we want to take it to the next level and finish off the 3 trophies.
What can you guys say about the performance of guys like Ian Black and Joe Schmidt, who came on and gave you guys a lot of energy? I know Joe Schmidt had a pretty good game in the middle of the field, but with guys like Rennick and Dorsey out for a while for you guys, what does it mean for them to step up in their place?
I mean, it just shows the depth. I mean, everyone has that player that can come off or something that you got to worry about, but I think with our team and scouting and stuff, we have a lot of people that can come off the bench. So say someone goes down, gets hurt, or leaves, we always have a next guy to step up and fill that spot, and we're confident that they can do the role and aren't missing anything or losing a step when we play.
Do you guys feel like you have an extra responsibility to kind of take it to the next level with guys like Rennick and Dorsey out for you guys?
To a degree, but I mean, I think we expect the same results whether they're here or not here, that it's a win regardless. So someone's got to step up and do the role, so it's just whoever's going to do their part on that day. You just expect them to play their best.
What do you guys do in the next week in terms of preparation? Do you guys need like a day off or something, or are you ready to roll here? How do you approach this week?
I mean, we get, like, tomorrow's like a recovery day, so we'll have like a weight room session and then just like stretching and massages and stuff. And then Tuesday we'll get right back into it with training, and then we leave Thursday, and then we'll have training up in Grand Park.